Most mainstream celebrities have some pretty bizarre rumors made up about them at some point in their career. Beyoncé is no stranger to this, and it seems like the more famous she gets, the crazier the conspiracies are. Today we are going to be breaking down the most crazy conspiracy theories about Beyoncé, and maybe with the evidence you will end up believing them. Conspiracy number 1 is that she faked her first pregnancy. Her first pregnancy with her daughter Blue Ivy was thought to have been faked, and her daughter was actually given birth to by a surrogate. If this is true, instead of just saying she had a surrogate, she went to extreme lengths to convince everyone that she was actually pregnant. This included doing interviews saying what it was like to be pregnant, wearing a fake bump, etc. A lot of people were convinced this conspiracy is true, after very suspicious evidence was brought to light. The evidence of this fake pregnancy includes, in an interview, her suspected fake bump bending in an unnatural way, as well as her giving wrong and multiple due dates in an interview. People claimed that a baby bump cannot move like that, and she would be struggling way more to sit down if it was real, also that the confusion with the dates could be because it was not her carrying the baby. The second conspiracy is that she is in the elitist group, the Illuminati. This is suspected for many reasons, with one being simply how famous and wealthy she is. A lot of people claim that she could not have achieved this global level of fame by herself, without selling her soul, and it's the group that is really behind it. The next reason is actually because of Beyoncé's own actions. She is constantly throwing up well-known Illuminati symbols with her hands at concerts and shows. She is also known for including demonic references in her music videos and performances, which is behavior well known to be associated with the Illuminati, or at least suspected members. The next conspiracy is that Beyoncé lies about her age. There is a theory that she lies about her age and she is actually older than she says she is. There is multiple pieces of evidence to back this up, starting with the fact that her own father, Matthew Knowles, hinted that it's true when he inferred that she was lying, saying on the radio show The Breakfast Club that Beyoncé, Usher, and Pink were all the same age, when the public thought that she was younger. Another hint that this conspiracy is true was when Gabrielle Union said publicly she actually knew Beyoncé in high school, but Gabrielle is 9 years older than Beyoncé, so how could this be possible unless Beyoncé is a few years older than we actually think? More evidence with less validity was when a source apparently leaked the fact that Beyoncé signed to her first record label at 24, saying she was actually only 18, because 24 was already very late for a female singer to start, and she did not want to sabotage her career by putting her real age. As well as when someone who claims to work for the Department of Health in Texas supposedly found her birth certificate and claims her true birth date is 1974. The next theory is that her sister Solange is actually her daughter. This is probably the most bizarre conspiracy theory about Beyoncé because it was born from a random rumor, as well as the fact that her and her sister have such a close bond and does not have a lot of reliability or reason to be a scandal, other than the fact that maybe it would have impacted her future career if it was valid. It's also bizarre, because there would have to be many moving parts to it to make it possible. First, the last conspiracy about her being born in 1974 has to be true to make it possible, because this would mean that she would have given birth to Solange when she was around 13 or 14. The conspiracy would also have to mean that they kept Beyoncé's teen pregnancy a secret for so many years. There is also pictures of them together as children, so these would have had to be fake/photoshopped for this conspiracy to be true. However, some people really still believe it, even with all of the shaky evidence. The last conspiracy theory is that Beyoncé made Kelly and Michelle change their names in Destiny's Child so that she could have the spotlight. Kelly and Michelle's real names are actually Calendria and Tenetra, but it is suspected that Beyoncé forced them to change their stage names to the more simple names of Kelly and Michelle, to make hers look better, allowing her to stand out in the group with the most unique name. Apparently, her father helped her with this as their manager at the time, and if it's true, it clearly worked, with her being the most popular from the ex-girl group today, as well as having one of the most iconic stage names of all time. Overall, these are the craziest conspiracy theories about Beyoncé. Let me know if you believe any of them in the comment section below.